The old Olivia would have explained herself. She would have said the money was for her father's treatment. She would have said she never wanted his wealth, only his heart. She would have cried, argued, begged, but the woman standing before him tonight was too exhausted for any of that. By rights, she said softly, I could have taken half your fortune, Mr. Miller. I only asked for 10 million. I'm already being generous. Mr. Miller, not Ethan, not husband. The formal distance in her voice made something inside him tighten. He stepped closer and lifted her chin, his voice dropping. What did you call me? Olivia slapped his hand away. Bring your documents to City Hall at 9 tomorrow, she said icily. I'll see you there. That night, she curled up in the nursery she had prepared for the baby she never got to hold. The soft yellow light made the room look warm, almost alive. But Olivia lay inside the tiny cot hugging a stuffed toy, crying so hard she could barely breathe. 7 days after their child died in her womb, Ethan had asked for a divorce. Now, with cancer eating through her body, and time slipping away faster than she could count, she finally understood. There was nothing left to save. The next morning, before she could go to City Hall, the hospital called. Her father had suffered a heart attack. By the time Olivia reached the hospital, he was already in surgery. She sat outside the operating room with bloodless lips and shaking hands, praying to anyone who would listen. When the nurse handed her the bill, her vision blurred. More than $100,000. She had $5,000 left. That was all. Olivia called Ethan. He answered with obvious irritation. Where are you? I've been waiting for 30 minutes. My father had a heart attack, she said urgently. He's in surgery right now. Ethan, I need the 10 million. I promise I'll divorce you immediately. There was silence for a second. Then his voice came, flat and cruel. I can give you the money after the divorce. Olivia bit her lip hard enough to taste blood. My father needs surgery now. Then let him die, Ethan said coldly. I, of all people, would be happiest to see that happen. The line went dead. Olivia stood frozen in the hospital corridor, disbelief slowly turning into horror. Why did Ethan hate her father that much? How much of her family's collapse had been an accident and how much of it had been him? But she had no time to chase answers. Her father survived the operation. The bill did not disappear. So Olivia did the last thing she swore she would never do. She took off her wedding ring. It was the only valuable thing she had left. Inside the jewelry store, she held the ring out with numb fingers. She had worn it like a promise, protected it like a treasure. But now it was just metal she hoped could buy her father another few days of life. Before the sale could go through, a familiar voice stopped her. This ring is beautiful. I'll buy it. Olivia turned and saw Marina, elegant in white cashmere, pearls gleaming at her ears. Marina looked every inch like the woman who already believed she owned everything Olivia had lost. The saleswoman rushed over with a bright smile. Mrs. Miller, what perfect timing. The emerald piece you reserved is here too. Mr. Miller has wonderful taste. Mrs. Miller, the title hit Olivia like a slap. Legally, Olivia was still Ethan's wife. But in public, everyone had already given that place to Marina. Marina's smile deepened as she looked at the ring.